Okay, so I never do videos like this, but this time I'm actually mad. I'm just gonna say one thing. How dare you? How whoever wrote these articles about Lisa's performance in a bad way, how dare you? Like, I just can't believe it, because for me, I've seen a couple performances from the BMAs and I go bored, like for many. And Lisa's was the only one I was like, like this from beginning to end. And I've seen them, like, I've seen the same performance couple of times now. Like, you saw my reaction in my last video I did, like before I was going to sleep. I was like, I need to watch this performance because I know this girl, she's fire. Like, every time she performs, she's just giving her best, and she's always like, she's never been mediocre, and she's always giving her 100% in the performance. Like, I did notice she didn't dance as hard as she normally does. That's what I mentioned in my reaction video as well, but it's because she's singing and that's one of the main things. Like, even people in my reaction video, they were saying like, oh, I'm not a huge fan of lip syncing. I don't like that. She was not. Of course, she had a backtrack. And honestly, if you watch K-pop, that's what most of the artists do, especially when they are dancing, because not everyone has that ability of control both things, like singing and dancing. Like, maybe people like Beyonce, JC from NSYNC, Jungkook, maybe Jimin. It's like there's just few people I think in the world that can actually manage that art, but not everyone. But people still work hard to try to perform their best. And in the case of Lisa, especially if you are a fan and you know that she's not the strongest vocalist, but what makes her an artist is not her vocal range, it's actually her rap skills, her dance skills, and her stage presence, which captivates you. Like, she makes you want to watch her. And also her lovely personality, of course, we all know that, especially if you're a fan. First, she's a rapper. She does know how to sing, but she's mainly a rapper. So it's like, you don't expect watch, I don't know, Travis Scott singing. Like, you don't expect him go and perform and sing like Adele, or V Jones. Like, you don't expect that because he's a rapper. Same with Lisa, she's a rapper, and whenever she raps, she's like, she does it really good, and she has the attitude to rap. Like, not everyone can be a rapper. You have to have the face expression, the whole pack for rapping.
Soak up all new, so I could go to the root of the bloom, yeah.
Also, can we just say that this is her first time, her very first time, and also she has a lot of pressure because she's the first K-pop female solo artist performing in the BMAs. She achieved this. She's a viral queen. Like, she gets the most views whenever she is, in whichever video she is. And in this article, one of these articles, I'm gonna read what this guy or girl said. He's like, oh, this K-pop singer was more of a K-pop flop when she performed with an army of dancers who couldn't save her from the pure cheesiness that left us all wondering how she even got the invite. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, it's like, you're wondering why she got invited? She got invited because she brings audience. She has such an army of fans. Like, she has the whole Thailand watching her and supporting her. Not only Thailand, but in Thailand they love her. But the thing is that he's like, how she got invited? Like, you invite people who will bring audience. She's a viral queen, of course. Like, even till now, I'm pretty sure her video is the most watched video on the VMAs. And whoever wrote this article, I think he cannot even fill a classroom. Even if he does, maybe it's with his family and siblings. But tell him to fill like 100 seats to see him doing some of this. I don't think he's going to be able to do that. Please, more respect to the queen. I miss the point. I always do that. But the thing is that she was singing live, rapping live, whatever. Like, you can tell because she wasn't dancing at its fullest. And do you really think, like, if she was using fully backtrack or fully lip sync, do you really think she wouldn't have used her 100% potential in dancing, or really hit it with a very hard choreography from the beginning? Because she's used to dance like for hours. So you really think, like, if she was lip syncing, wouldn't she have implemented more choreography from the beginning, like a very hard choreography? So it doesn't make sense. And for me, if you saw my reaction the first time I watched the video, you can see, like, I could notice that she was singing live. You can hear in the mic her breathing. You can tell it sounds like it's in the moment. It's not pre-record or whatever. But a lot of haters who are honestly deep inside very huge fans of Lisa, they will say all of this crap. Also, I want to say, like, in another article, they say basically that her performance wasn't mind-blowing. But for me, it was like completely fine. Like, she even didn't had that much time to perform like Katy Perry. Also, if you include the fact that she's her own boss, basically, she created her own company for producing her music and videos and all of this. So I think she doesn't even have that much budget to create like a huge, big scenery like Katy Perry. She built the whole stage like for her performance. So of course you can see that there's more money in there, and in this case is basically by herself, like she's in charge of this. I don't know if she has investors or whatever, but I think she keep it simple, but like in a good proportion. Like, she had dancers, she had a stage that fitted the concept, the star with the fire that also looked like really nice, and that helped you to focus more on the dancers and her performance as well. Like, I think it was really well done. Well, as she went, like, she wanted to start like more like simple at the beginning, then go up, and then moving forward to Rockstar, which was more powerful. So it's like they were building the performance. In the end of the song, she did kind of like a dance break. So she, in that part, you can see that she's dancing more strongly because she stopped singing by then. It was just music at the end of the song, and she started like dancing like hard. I would have like honestly seen her performing with Rosalia. Yeah, like that was not the case for whatever reason. It's okay. Apparently there's a lot of articles talking about this and putting so much emphasis on saying that Lisa's performance wasn't the best or whatever. But I think they just want views, and they know that Lisa is the viral queen. They know that they need to write something bad so that they can bring more people to their articles or their pages. And the writers, they just want to become popular or whatever, but it's not gonna work because they're writing bad reviews and very nonsense articles. So it's like, what's the point? There's nothing that threatens more people than seeing a beautiful, talented woman being successful. Like, I honestly think that's it. And that's why also she has a lot of haters, because they just envy her and they wish they could be her instead of getting motivation from her. Like, she has been through a lot. And there's so many videos on YouTube, like, if you don't know who's Lisa, which I don't think, if you're in this video you probably know who's Lisa, but anyway, there's so many videos on YouTube, like, they speak about her story and how hard she trained. Like, honestly, for me, that's one of the reasons why I like her so much, because she's very passionate and she works like really hard. And even in every single Blackpink performance, you cannot see her one time being like lazy or without energy. No, she's always giving her best, and that just shows how hard worker she is. Like, she works really hard, and honestly that inspires me a lot. Every time even though I'm not like in the entertainment industry like her, I do like dancing and I dance here and there, but it's not my job. So every time I see her, I get like motivation, like, oh my god, she really worked hard to achieve what she have. That means, like, if I work hard for what I want, I can also be successful. And even like in her training days, she even wanted to quit at some point, and her mom told her, like, no, you have been through so much, and so don't stop now. Like, you're almost there. Every time I feel like discouraged or things like that, I always watch like videos of her, either documentaries about her or her performances, and I get like inspired and motivated. And I don't know why people can't be like that. They should get motivated instead of just hating people and envy them. Like, I don't get that part. Yeah, I hope those haters and people who hate like heels for whatever reason they have to hate out of nowhere. That was what I wanted to say, because I really got mad at this. Like, they should give her more credit, I think, honestly. I just wanted to express this. And if you haven't watched my BMAs, Lisa's performance reaction, you can go watch it. What do you think of Lisa's performance? Do you like it, or you think the same as these articles?